Oh yeah, dude. That sucks.
That shit's whack.
Dude, that stuff feels great though. Honestly, get you some lube.
I know. Just think about it.
What are you talking about?
Hurts.
You talking about anal?
Yeah, dude,
Anal.
some good old fucking rough
Anal.
How'd you get your
Anal-
ass? How'd you get your
anal
asshole
cavity
ready?
sex.
Now that I'm home all the time,
you
I
prep
can
yourself with
practice
some
that
rice
shit
and
with my
chicken?
own,
And
How'd
you
you
get
get
some
your-
fucking lube, some lubricant.
You got a
What
hot
type-
tea over here?
What type of lube do you?
Lubricant.
What type of lube do you usually like to use for your asshole when you do anal?
I only
Honestly,
use
I just
lubricant
go
on my
dry.
asshole when I have constipation, bro.
The more pain, the better.
Well, you put KY on your asshole when you have constipation?
Duh.
Huh.
Nah, dude, I get some latex gloves and I just start yanking it out with some fish oil, like the fish oil, bro.
You got some like forceps or something you put in there?
Spread it.
I mean, even better, really.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Rogan and RuneScape. We got
What's up, my
taxing.
nigga?
We got taxing. And we got smoke blunt. Ow, ow, ow. Today we're celebrating, sort of. We hit 10,000 plus downloads since October, so
Woo!
Yes, sir.
bro. Motherfuckers.
Yes, sir. I don't
Insane.
We love you.
know
Holy shit.
how or why, but appreciate it nonetheless, and keep on grinding for you guys.
That's 10,000 people listening to our shits.
10,000 downloads since October, so like
So 10,000 like people, not people, but like
basically
you know, one person played it so many times and then
basically 500 downloads a week. So however many,
Ooh,
I mean,
it's
and
blowing
that's
up, dude.
that's even when like that's even when we're not like releasing new episodes. Like say if we didn't record an episode for Monday or Tuesday,
Yeah, people
if I
listen
check
to that shit.
if I check the numbers, it will still be downloads on Monday and Tuesday, even though we haven't released a
It's
new
good
one.
content, dude.
Yo, I wonder if people are, before the show we were talking how I can't really listen to the podcast due to my job now. I wonder since people are working at home if that's helping with the downloads as well. You know, people are just chilling at home on the computer working and just pop it on the
Probably
podcast.
so. Has it rose up like since the
The corona
quarantine?
happened or what?
Monthly, I'd say monthly consistently. Yeah, the charts are going up.
But that was happening before, right?
Yeah, it's kind of always been like a slow, steady grow. Like
Yeah,
I've
no,
mentioned.
it was that big,
I mean, you know,
Bro, we out here. We're making a name for ourselves, dude.
dude. We're
When
going
you
to be shitting on wilderness.
when you consider that it's like a RuneScape purely like podcast, I mean, because it's not even like it's Rogan and RuneScape, and we'll do the occasional Rogan reviews. But like I said before, it takes so much time to do that, and he puts
We're
out so
doing
much
that
content.
comedy shit.
So yeah, man, this is a comedy show, and that's another thing people got to remember.
Bro.
People got to remember
I'm a
that
clown, nigga.
I'm not here to tell you how to play RuneScape better. I'm here to get the boys together.
Dude,
and
shut up. You're the
make you guys
fucking
laugh.
god of RuneScape, bro. You one smack
Dude,
bandos with
you're
your
helping me
cock.
out. Dude, you were literally telling me how to 3-tick fish earlier. Don't even deny it.
Yeah, bro. You were showing me how to smack fucking Zilliana in the face with a fucking black dildo, bro.
Use
But
that
your
black
cock.
sailor, man. I ain't never seen anyone use that method before, dude.
Hey, to all the viewers out there, our host is a black man.
A
We are
black.
not racist. We are not racist.
No, I'm just letting you know that's fucking
Everybody
awesome,
love everybody.
Yeah, ELE. You know, that's what I named my cat Ellie after that movie.
Semi-pro?
Yeah, everybody
Bro,
loved
I
Ellie.
just watched that shit yesterday. Great movie. You
That's
jive, turkey.
Yeah, that's literally what my cat's name is. It's Everybody Love Everybody.
I'm so confused right now.
That's
Let me grab a
awesome.
drink.
dude. That's awesome. I
Stop
like
that gay shit, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, I am, on the side note, dude, everyone on the podcast, I bought a Twistabo today, and this thing slaps cheeks. I fucking love it.
Oh, any
Paid
specific kind of
1.1
cheeks?
bill, and it was worth every fucking GP.
Dude, are you packing a pack of fucking cigarettes back there?
Hell no.
What the fuck is wrong with you, you
Jewel
fucking
pods,
tard?
dude. You know he smokes Jewel pods?
Dude, who the fuck packs jewel pods?
Well, I just actually converted to a Caliburn
Hey, who
UL.
put you on? Who put you on?
Mr. Poppy Eugene, aka Taxing over here, put me onto
What is
this. It's a Caliburn UL. It's a type of vape, but like the cool thing is that it's refillable.
Save
It only
money.
it only costs like $35 for the system
And it's
itself.
healthier. Juul,
And-
Oh,
dude,
it's like
they're mass producing them Juul
actual,
carts.
big
And
ass.
that's bad for you.
vape.
No,
No, it's not big.
it's not even
like
big.
same size as the Juul. I mean, you just refill it.
Oh,
and,
like the Juul. Oh, okay. I
yeah.
thought it was like one of them big, them big ass ones.
The
that-
mods,
yeah,
nah.
mod,
Yeah, them big ones.
box
yeah.
mod.
I ain't really fucking with the mods, man. I'm not
Nah,
about it
They
like
don't hit the
that.
same. I mean, they
I don't even
would if you
know.
got salt nick or whatever, but these are more, portable, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The Caliburn Cocoa. It's actually the one I got. The Cocoa is like, I don't know. It's like kind of like I'll post the picture in general, but it's like a small square. It could fit in your wallet and shit like that. It's pretty.
Hey, to all them viewers out there, seriously, if y'all are on that Juul still, I used to be a fucking crazy ass addict of that motherfucker. And like I love it. Like I love the way it hits and shit. Like that bitch rips and I fucking love it. Like I'm saying.
No, he's
I
on
don't
your
know.
advertising. He ain't even
I
got
saw-
an advertiser.
No bullshit. I'm not even fucking advertising them, dude. I'm just trying to I'm trying to help y'all out.
Trying to save
I'm
your
not too
lung.
big on people saying, "Oh, you're gonna die from smoke," because we're all gonna die eventually. But like seriously, them fucking jewel cards, them bitches probably got fucking corona on them in the first place. Them hoes, dude, they're getting mass produced out of fucking China, like cheap as fuck. All that shit, dude. I mean, these are a little bit more quality, so you're refilling them as well. It's way better quality of a fucking coil and just a pod and device to smoke out of anyways. So like. I mean, I don't know. I'd look into something that you could refill too, because I only spend like $30 a month in total on just this. And I mean, you spend $30 in fucking 4 days on a jewel pod. So
Yeah, shit was expensive, man, because they're like
Yeah.
17, $18 for a 4-pack.
especially
and
after
then,
they got rid of them.
yeah, so it's definitely. I will say though, I talked to the dude at the store. He said that the Caliburn is made in the USA, but the pods themselves are still made in China. But they use they're like transparent about the metal that they use. They tell you
Oh,
what
I
type of
know.
metals.
Yeah, I know. That I looked into all that shit. It's quality, bro. But like what I'm saying, the jewel, dude, it's like fucking tinfoil like type of shit. Like this shit's bad for your fucking lungs, dude. It's bad for you just in general. It's like honestly, I'm not the person to care about that or anything. But like, I don't want anybody to be like miserable, fucking having to go through like a lung, disease or some shit for the rest of their life because of something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a
Getting
misconception.
popcorn lung and shit like that.
I think
Yeah,
that
bro.
obviously vaping, like, okay, so obviously like anything like is kind of not great for you. Like if you're like drinking, if you drink every day, like that's obviously not great for you. It might not kill you. So vaping, I'm not saying is like completely 100% pure, not ever going to harm you. But what I am saying is that the whole misconception of like people dying and shit like that was
That's
solely
the
from
THC cards.
it was solely from like people like that had
Homemaking them.
yeah, they were making their own like carts and they were cutting it with like vitamin E and stuff like that for THC.
Hey,
And that's the reason
Don't-
why decriminalization should be in order, because if people could legally go to the store and buy regulated carts from local businesses and stuf like that
the
for their
new ones,
THC.
bro. Or not the new ones, but like the ones that the fucking Arab gas stations be selling. Dude, they're probably not even like half of them bitches probably not even like name brand. They're like all fucking just thrown in the fucking store, like just to get some fucking money. Like,
What are you talking about?
You know?
THC carts?
no, I'm talking about just like them fucking jewel pods that all these fucking people started making these fucking other brands of jewel pods and like there was so many fucking different brands. Like you couldn't keep up with all the fucking names of them all. So I guarantee you that, some of those are fucking not well looked into at all. Like, just being honest, dude.
Yeah. I was thinking about today. I was thinking about how like I'm 25% black, the rest white. My mom's from Denmark, and then my last name's like a Hispanic last name because my grandpa's side of the family comes from New Orleans, and then the family tree said that further back in the 1700s they came from Portugal. But I was thinking, like, if I was to go to jail, I'd be fucked because I couldn't fit in with any like race group. Like I couldn't
I mean,
fit in.
It's not like that to like the
Hey,
extreme.
I'm
It
just
just it
shaving my
depends.
head, bro. Let's be real. I'm shaving my shit.
It depends where you go.
I'm
I'm
joining.
serious.
I'm sorry. Don't call me
You're-
racist, everybody, but hey, that's just what I got to do to get through.
You already
Listen,
got the.
I'm fucking some skinny ass white dude. Some black dude come up and try to rape my shit. I'm not denying it. I'm some cute little white boy. I'm not denying it.
Oh, dude, I'm telling
Nah,
you,
bro,
that
you
I'm
shit,
getting
are
my shit
fucking
pushed in real
tripping.
quick, dude.
that shit. It's
I'd have to
very
kill
likely.
someone my first day, dude, so I wouldn't get raped for real.
I've seen
Go
Okay.
to
it.
jail.
I've seen it, and of course, it depends
Jail,
on
nigga, jail
where
ain't
you live.
shit, bro. Talk about prison, bro.
Bro, no,
Prison.
bro,
Prison.
no.
Either or, bro. Even county.
Either or.
I've been to jail,
County.
bro. I've been to like one of the fucking worst jails you can
I
go
know,
to.
bro, but that
There
was for a
was rape
night.
that went on there, but
That
like
was for a
prisons
night.
are worse.
For a night, dude.
You were there for
Yeah.
like two nights, man. I'm telling you.
3. I was there for the whole fucking weekend, bro. But you've been there
Oh,
for a month and
weekend.
shit. But like, I'm serious, bro. Like, I've been in that bitch and like I went to the fucking dorms and everything, bro. I
Yeah,
saw
but
how it
I'm
all
not
went
saying.
down.
They
I'm
probably
not
put
saying.
you in a different area.
I'm
Nigga,
not
I
saying.
went to the
They're
fucking
not put-
dorms with the fucking niggas that were doing other shit in the fucking streets. I was back there in the fucking back where all these fucking monkeys were
We're
jumping
with
around
the
and shit.
gangbangers, bro.
Bro, you got
Nigga, yeah, because the
lucky.
gangbangers are in fucking prison, nigga.
Bullshit.
If you're only there for like 2 or 3 days, you're all right. But I'm telling you, man, 100%
Lord.
that if you go in there for like a month or more,
You go
and
crazy.
You gotta
go
kill
crazy on the
someone.
first day.
no, I'm just saying that half of the population is fucking gay for the stay, and like it's not like it's no joke. Like seriously, depending
They're
on where
just
you
not
live,
getting. They're not getting ass or anything, bro. It's just that's what they gotta do.
if you go in there, bro, I'm just saying, like, don't lead any of the listeners wrong.
It's a respect thing.
Nah,
Respect is
guys, you don't want to go to jail. There ain't no respect.
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
It's
You'll learn your fucking lesson. Like
they'll-
you'll learn. Yeah.
they'll beat
You're
the
gonna think you're
fuck
too
out of
hard
you,
for it.
bro.
Yeah. You're gonna think you're too fucking
and
hard
then you're
for it.
gonna get raped. It's
Yeah.
gonna be that. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get your ass beat, and then you're gonna might as well as act like you passed out because you about to be getting
No.
raped, dog.
I know a homeboy, that's I grew up with him, and he fucking went to prison for he killed a guy with a bunch of homies. It was like one of his buddies' birthdays.
Oh, sounds
The
like a
dude's
good dude.
birthday. Yeah, he is. It was a white dude hanging out with a bunch of like I don't know. I guess thugs. Like and they all weren't black either. It was all mixed races, but um, he was making straight A's, everything, and he got literally just on Xans, just mixed up for like a couple of weeks, dude. And not even, you know, fresh to the fucking game, dude. Literally, they went and saw this guy at a hotel and beat him up for $80 fucking on Xans and shit. And he went to prison for 15 years, I think, for manslaughter. And I mean, I still get phone calls from him. But dude, you're gonna learn your lesson on the first one day in that bitch. You're gonna learn your lesson, bro. I'm telling you, like it's fucked.
Just wait till people find out you got commissary money on your books.
Oh,
Wait till people find out that your family's putting money on your shit.
Bro, you talking to me, son?
I'm just speaking in general.
Are you acting like I'm a fucking little white boy that's gonna take some shit, bro?
All right, man.
I don't take no disrespectful shit, no.
Yeah, but when the dude's fucking 200 pounds bigger than you and 8 feet, there's just
I
nothing.
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the motherfucker and get
You know
10
what?
more years. That's what's gonna happen.
When you're in
you could either kill him or you could fucking fight him and get your ass beat, but he ain't gonna fuck with you because you.
Yeah, right.
No,
They're gonna do it.
Respectful.
They'll do it every night. They'll do it every night. When you're in an 8x11 cell,
if you fucking act like a little bitch and don't fucking do anything, you're fucked. But if you fight back, they're gonna fucking show you some respect, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
serious.
they'll
That's how it works.
they'll show you
They're gonna show you
respect, but
after
they'll
they
do whatever they want.
They'll show you respect after they rape you.
They're gonna find somebody else, bro. I already know that shit.
Bro, you're Mike.
I mean, you would have to do some really fucked up shit then, you couldn't just if you walked in there and were just cooling, bro, and you didn't say shit to anybody, you were just chilling, bro, and you fought somebody off of like some disrespectful, just stare down or whatever, you ain't about to get fucking raped or none of that shit, bro. And it's jail too. But prison, that's a fucking different story.
I completely disagree with you, man. I gotta say, I disagree.
Dude,
you're
it's
tripping.
just where you're at, bro. It may not be like that by you, but you can't
Oh
speak
no,
for other cities
worse.
and
It's
other
worse,
jails.
Right.
bro. Look up OCC, nigga. Look up that fucking shit, bro. It had like rape posters all up in that bitch everywhere. It was like every fucking fucking corner you turn, bro. It's like
It's
report
Priya.
rape, report rape,
It's-
Yeah, but
report
that doesn't
rape.
mean
Like
people
it's a
ain't
fucking
snitching,
huge
dude.
incident
They
in
ain't
there apparently,
snitching.
but like
You got
fuck no,
Bro,
they're
you
not,
got
bro.
lucky.
So
There's
you're
some
getting
people that
raped,
are.
dude.
you got
I'm not
you were-
getting raped.
You got lucky. You were in there for a couple days. I'm telling you, if you're in there for a couple months,
I got lucky, nigga. Nigga, I'm taking a fucking sink fucking pipe and beating a nigga skull in, bro.
well, there
And
you
you
go.
ain't never getting out, dude. Then you about to get that shit every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I
Shit,
thought
they
that I
I
was
know what
telling
the fuck I'm in there for then.
I was telling this one dude. I was like, I was talking to him about like fighting. I'm like, man, see, I'm not really scared about fighting because the worst thing that can ever really happen in a fight is you get knocked out and then you don't really feel anything. You wake up. He's like, no, that's not the worst thing that can happen. Worst thing that can happen is what's called a brownout. Like, what the fuck's a brownout? He's like, you get your ass beat, you black out. Then when you wake up, you got brown everywhere because they fucking raped you while you were knocked out.
Ew.
Yeah, a brownout.
Fuck.
That's fucking gross, bro.
But in RuneScape news, which
Yo, that's life, though. I mean, now that the
going
brother's going out,
fucking
you gotta worry
prison.
about that.
For RuneScape. I mean, dude,
Them guards
I mean,
always try to fucking get
you
me.
got people in jail that literally just in there for some weed, stupid little pants,
yeah, it's
you know,
sad as
just
shit.
Yeah,
stupid ass charges, bro. But you got people in
taking
prison
up space.
that belong
Taking up
in that
space
motherfucker,
that,
bro. I mean,
know,
come on.
They
Come
could
on,
be
bro.
having other people there instead of some dude that sold weed.
And you got them
Exactly.
mixed up.
Weed.
You got them mixed up with the same people that fucking like assault and kill people and fucking like real criminals. You got people
But
that
there are
fucking
people in there that
I mean, it's
are mixed up in
illegal.
all that shit
It's
too,
illegal.
that are
Don't get
fucking
me wrong.
should be in
You
prison.
get a free pass, but I mean, they shouldn't treat you the way they do. You should only like stay in there as long as you do if
Nah,
if
bro, they
you're
treat
like
you
a
like a fucking
repeat
animal.
offender. If you're like a repeat offender, you know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
don't think. Yeah, I mean the fucked up part is when you consider like that the government is like has their hand in bringing the drugs into the country, and then like that they use the cartel for money laundering. Like they'll clean their
Yeah.
money through the cartel. I mean, you look at 90% of the world's poppy was grown in Afghanistan. You look at the opiate crisis that's
they're prescribing that shit like crazy. They wonder
look
why
at-
people have it.
Google Bill Clinton importing cocaine into Arkansas. I mean,
Dude, yeah, there's a bunch of shit. But like, oh my god, bro, they're talking
that's-
about how they're gonna fucking take the cartel down, dude. They literally say they're never gonna be able to because they're working with them.
that's the fucked.
Even if they're not, literally fucking working with them, it's some type of fucking operation of they're getting paid. Like
That's the fucked up part of it is that the government's making money off of every aspect of it. They're making money off of arresting people, holding them in jail, the probation. Once you get off and you got to pay for the piss test.
They're paying for them to be in jail though. It's expensive to keep someone in jail.
They're paying off of our tax money though. So
exactly.
We're
And
paying.
then you get these people that fucking hit the lottery and get, for like 500 million and only get like fucking 175 million back. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's
bro,
fucking
it don't matter.
scam,
You
man.
give me 50 million. I won the lottery. I don't care, man. Just give me something.
Yo, I heard something about
tripping.
like
And it just depends on how you take it out.
I heard something about like Jeffrey Epstein has this place called the Zora Ranch, and it's built on the fucking New Mexico, somewhere in New Mexico, like in the middle of nowhere, and it's built like on the mayor of New Mexico's like property or something like that. You got to look up Epstein's Zora Ranch, so don't quote me 100%. But anyways, the fucking mayor himself won the fucking state lottery. Like, and you got to question, like, dude, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what's the chances of the person who's like got the power that fucking winning this shit? It's all fucked, man. So yeah, they're making money off of every aspect, incarcerating people, fucking probation, and then also bringing the drugs into the country to begin with. I mean, it's not even a conspiracy. Do you guys remember the Freeway Ricky Ross? You remember the Freeway Ricky Ross episode of Rogan where the real Rick Ross Freeway
he was
Ricky?
like exposed. Yeah, he was exposing like all the bullshit about like just really like secret. I don't know. It's like the dark ass shit about the fucking country.
They started the crack epidemic by flooding like poor areas with crack and shit like that, and that's just the sick part of it, man. It's like when you think
It's
about
the same
people.
thing with opiates.
Yeah, I mean the same
Like
thing
I
with
said-
every drug. They're
Dude, like I
bringing it in.
said, I mean anything could be a drug too, but I mean opiate epidemic. Look how many people are fucking, addicted and dying to that shit a year. I bet you it's more than a fucking, coronavirus, but easily, bro. But, it hasn't got no fucking attention really at all, compared to the fucking coronavirus, dude.
And
It's sad, man.
they had their hand in that too, man. They knew where like the places where people were getting like the most of these pain pills, and they would like flood the markets with pain pills there so that they could sell. Like look up that shit with Percocet with the oxycodone. They
I
like
already
fucking
know. I've been addicted to all that shit. I fucking studied that shit.
Listen to this shit. This doesn't have to deal with the drugs and shit. But this has got to deal with the corona. There's this book by Sylvia Brown called The End of Days.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
It's a book from 2008. The lady died in 2013. She predicted that in 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness would spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and bronchial tubes and resisting all known treatments. Almost more baffling than the illness itself will be the fact how it disappears and then comes back 10 years later. And people
the coronavirus?
Like, yeah. Well, no, this is what this lady wrote about in the book. She like predicted this in 2008. And then, boom! Now all this shit's coming out, and they're like,
just like in general, like didn't use the like coronavirus specifically, but name the whole address the whole situation.
She basically said that something like this would happen. She didn't say it would be called the coronavirus or anything. She just said a crazy illness would spread throughout the globe.
Dude, it could be the fucking end of the world. Honestly, dude, God, or God basically. Sent Moses to Egypt, and he was like, there was the seven plagues.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what if this shit was just like that? They had mosquitoes, and they were getting malaria, and then there was God just added on things that just kept on these weird, crazy things that happened, just killing, the evil and stuff. It was same, bro. But I wonder.
Yeah. You gotta look into Bill Gates, man. Look into fucking Bill Gates and his hand in the coronavirus. I might do an episode on that. I mean, I've talked about it many times now, talking about him funding the Pirbright Institute that owns the patent on the corona. Fucking, he even was talking about, what is it called? It was called something 201, where they did a test run of this same thing that's happening now. I want to say real quick though, check out Stanley Meyer. This dude was did invent a car or a water fuel cell to run on water, and it says here on Wikipedia, which I found out about this elsewhere, but it says right here Meyer's death. Stanley Meyer died suddenly on March 20th, 1998, while dining at a restaurant. His brother claimed that during a meeting with two Belgian investors in a restaurant, Meyer suddenly ran outside saying, "They poisoned me." After investigation, the Grove City Police went with the Franklin County coroner report that ruled that Meyer, who had high blood pressure, died of a cerebral aneurysm. Some of Meyer's supporters believe that he was assassinated to suppress his inventions. And when I heard about Stanley Myers, it was saying that he was meeting with the government because the government wanted to buy his water fuel cell, and that he died of this shit. But that shit, I mean, I don't know, man.
It just sucks that you have that us as the general public, we have no idea what to believe. We don't know what's true and what isn't true.
How long is it going on?
You could. If you do the research,
I mean, what's going to tell you that research is the truth, though?
Your knowledge. Just your common sense. Your psychological.
Someone's just typing that article up. That's all they're doing.
I mean, you ain't gotta go by the article. You can go by fucking whatever you.
I mean, you can believe whatever you want. No one's telling you that you can't do that. But it's crazy that you won't have closure. You won't actually know.
Yeah, I mean,
was 9/11 actually fucking framed?
We've been lied to for the entire, basically, span of human civilization. There have been people fucking deceiving us from the truth. It's insane.
Listen, I get that a pandemic is going on right now, but they're literally taking your rights from you.
Yeah, that's
right. They're taking your rights, which is fucked up. I mean, I get it. It may be for the greater good if you don't go out in public, but they're still telling you what you can and can't do, which is fucked up because you have rights. You can leave if you want. You can go to the fucking park if you want. You can fucking do this if you want. It's fucking...
And this is just how it starts. Florida, I'm pretty sure Florida changed their age to buy guns to 21. You can't be 18 anymore to buy a gun. You have to be 21. But I mean, more importantly, yeah, like you were talking about with like social distancing, they're just getting people used to, not being with each other and not being in big groups to protest shit. I mean, if like, think about it, if there was like, say something terrible was happening right now and people wanted to protest it, well, literally the police could just come in and arrest everyone or fine them or send them home or whatever, detain them.
Because there's an order.
Because there's more than 10 people.
Yeah.
Also, I posted this in general. I'll get into what brought me here, but so I was doing some research a couple nights ago and I came across this PDF from the City of Glendale Police Department, Occult Criminal Investigation. So this literally comes from the Glendale Police Department, and they posted this like book or this like collection of notes on the occult. And one of the first things in this document that was released by a police department says, in 1118, the Knights Templar was formed to protect Jerusalem for Christian pilgrims by the King of Jerusalem and by the Pope. This order developed into a monastic and then a magical group. Most Gnostic theology was taught by the founder Hugh D. Pans and Geoffrey D. St. Orner, a magical sect called the Johannite taught the Templars the mysteries of true Christianity. Basically, I'm going to fast forward a little bit. It says right here, according to the noted author Kurt Koch, the Knights Templar were the founders of the regular Church of Satan. So the Knights Templar, I've known about the Knights Templar for a while now. The Knights Templar, I think, evolved into the Freemason or the Masons and the Freemasons, and then what we come to know as, or sometimes what people associate with the Illuminati. Mm-hmm. But what I didn't know is that the Knights Templar was the original Church of Satan. Like, what the fuck, bro?
No, I did not know that at all.
So I posted that in the general. I'll post the link to the PDF and the description of this podcast. So if anyone wants to look at it themselves, they can look at the shit. But like I said, man, we've been lied to for so fucking long about what the truth is. And like y'all are saying, yeah, you don't know what the truth is anymore because that's the way that the dark powers work. Is it's off of illusion. They use like smoke and mirrors and deceit to confuse people of what's actually true and what's not. And they do something, it's called creating order out of chaos. So they'll create chaos, and then just like with a corona, you create chaos and then you retain order through the chaos. So like people are going crazy, like, oh my God, we're going to need, food to be delivered to us. Yeah, people are going to be begging for like, FEMA and the military to be like,
the National Guard's already, the National Guard's in Cleveland as is, but they have like the tanks and shit driving around delivering food to the tanks and shit. I swear to God, dude, I will post a video in the Discord. My buddy's girlfriend works for the National Guard downtown Cleveland, and she was getting harassed by people because they're like, why is the military in town? Blah, blah, blah. What are they about to be doing in Cleveland? Because we have like the Great Lake right next to us, and she's like posting all this shit like, hey, we're just delivering food, like nothing like that's going on. So she could be lying to us though. She could, her orders from her commander, someone could be like, hey, don't speak about this, yada yada yada. That's it. No one has any idea who's telling the truth. They could actually be doing some other shit. There's videos of like just tanks and shit driving like through downtown Cleveland.
It's fucking sad, bro.
Crazy, man.
It's like the same thing with 9/11, man. They like created something that was so confusing for everyone, and even to this day, people are still confused about. I would say that even myself am confused as to what really happened. But there are things that show you that it wasn't what we were told. Because, for example, there was a nanothermite found in the rubble by Danish scientists.
Blew it up.
And the nanothermite came from like a lab in the United States, like a military lab. So and I think even there was something like with the anthrax, when the anthrax was getting when that whole scare, I think that was coming from like a military lab as well. But like, so some people might still be on the fence about 9/11, and look, it's fucking terrible what happened. It really is. But I believe that if you had any friends or family that died in that, or if you know anyone who has friends or family that died in that, the best thing that you would want for them is closure. You would want the truth. No one's denying that a terrible thing happened, but you would want the truth to, like, that's bringing justice to to the event. So don't get confused when people are like trying to figure out the answer and stuff like that, because we definitely have been lied to about things. And just questioning what we're told, it's not a disrespectful thing. If you're trying to get to the truth and bring closure, then it's probably one of the best services you can actually do for the people who've
gone through that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people that were lost and that are still affected by that today.
So there's also we'll get into some RuneScape in a minute. There's like one thing I do want to talk about though after this, but real quick, like if the 9/11 thing's a little bit too much for y'all to digest, then I would suggest you look into the Zimmerman telegram. The Zimmerman telegram was I'm just going to say this based off of memory because I don't really feel like reading it right now, but it was like communications from Japan or from Germany. It was basically like when they were using like the radio and shit to communicate. Well, basically in Mexico, they intercepted their what they were saying, and they knew that fucking Pearl Harbor was about to be bombed, but they let it happen because it was an entrance into it. It gave basically moral support to go into the war.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, Zimmerman telegram. Fucking crazy shit, bro.
Seriously, man.
But let's see. So I've been watching. So what brought me to the whole like occult thing that was talking about like the Knights Templar was I've been starting Stranger Things, and I love it, man. And I knew before watching the show that Stranger Things, if you guys didn't know, is actually based off of secret government experiments conducted in Montauk, Rhode Island, called the Montauk Project. And what the Montauk Project was, and we'll say allegedly, just for this all intents and purposes or whatever, but it was secret government experiments that were like kids were being used, dosed with like heavy amounts of LSD, put in like isolation chambers. There's something called the Montauk chair, which I even heard that they were like sexually doing shit to these kids. What they were doing is they were trying to bring them into a state of consciousness that's out of this world, literally, and to get their consciousness to go enter a set like other dimensions. I know it sounds all heady, but you got to keep in mind stuff like the MK Ultra project that they did legally with taking people and frying their brains with fucking acid, which dude, I was fucking cooking lunch for the week, lunch prepping, and my grandpa was like watching some TV show on the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski. Now I was well, he was watching. It was like on the like OWN channel or something like that. Mm-hmm. But so I'm sitting there cooking, and I'm like kind of listening from like when they started to when they finished, and they literally didn't mention at all that Ted Kaczynski was like, he was really smart. He was like a professor at a university, and then he either volunteered or he was chosen to be a test subject with high amounts of LSD, which is what made him come to these conclusions of his of the whatever the manifesto that he wrote, and where he was saying that technology was going to take over the world, and some of the other stuff that he talked about. They completely left out the whole part about his brain being basically fried from these tests that they were doing with LSD on him, which I'm like, so like right there, man, it's like the public, if you're just like your average Joe, or if you're just like a parent or something, you're watching this TV show, you're just going to think this guy went crazy and was sending bombs to people. Like, but he went crazy because of being chosen or volunteering for this government experiment, basically with high amounts of LSD. And I guess he came to some sort of conclusion. So it's mind blowing when you think about what the information that's being fed to the the masses, to the public, like, you know. And I guess that goes full circle to what we were talking about. But yeah, so Stranger Things, that basically is based off of the Montauk Project, Montauk. And shit is wild, bro, when you consider that they were really using kids for these fucking fucked up experiments. And they were trying to communicate with extraterrestrials and basically get knowledge and technology from, you know, they're trying to like basically split time and shit so that they could manipulate time. And it's just fucking insane, man. I mean, it really makes you wonder, like, what has there already been discovered that we don't know about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and they're not going to tell you.
Nope. They're not going to tell you. And the people that work on the shit, they're either killed off or they do it by a need-to-know basis. So, like, when...
Or it's money involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they get paid off. They get their life threatened. They get their family threatened. Or basically they were compartmentalized, meaning that there's like a whole bunch of, you know, let's just say there was like 10 people working on the project, but none of them were interacting with each other. They all had their one role and they didn't know what the big project was. They were just doing their one little part. So it's fucking nuts, man. But I love this shit. It's interesting, you know, to find out the truth. It's interesting to seek the truth. And it empowers you and it will empower all of us, just like with this coronavirus thing, man. The thing that really would help us is if we could understand how it really did start, like, and to stop getting like lied to. And that's the same for everything. That's the same for any future wars or anything. The thing that will help us is the truth. Mm-hmm. If people knew the truth, then we wouldn't be led into these webs of deception, as I call them.
The truth will set you free.
Yes, sir. But that's kind of my little rant about Stranger Things, because I fucking love the show, man. I just started season 2, episode 1, and I'm like loving it, keeping in mind that all this shit, you know, went down. But so Smoke Blunt, you just got a fucking TiVo today, son?
I did. It is the sexiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, man. Save that for the spank bank.
I mean, with that being said, that should tell you that you need to get one.
Yeah, I'll borrow yours, you know.
Yeah, I'll lend it. No big deal.
It'd be so nerve-wracking. You just, like, got, you know, it probably costs so much, you know.
Oh, my God, dude. Like, I'm about to actually go find out. I'm going to go to the person in Lumbridge and find out how long I've been playing on my account and see how long it took me to actually get this.
So I'm about to, I guess, go into what I've been working on RuneScape. I'm gonna message someone real quick, see if they want to come in. What have you been working on, Taxing?
Oh man, I just got fucking Elite Void today. Really trying to fucking kills over, but this shit's hard, bro.
Mm. Yeah, basically.
That's what I'm
trying
doing,
to get it down.
Rebuild going.
Basically, what I've been working on is, you know, while I'm watching this Netflix series, I'm fucking doing Nightmare Zone. I just started that a couple nights ago, so that was pretty cool, you know, to finally start that.
I need to do that too. I got my Archer's Ring and my Sears Ring the other day too, so.
Oh yeah, Nightmare Zone, that shit.
Dude, I've been doing it purely with prayer pots though, and it's probably like 200k in inventory because they're like 15k each.
Doing that?
Well, because I didn't have the door.
Can you explain how to do the absorptions?
Yeah, the absorption. So it's based off of how much hit points your player has. So if you have 99 hit points, for an example, and you're fighting one of the monsters, if they're hitting 40s on you or 30s on you, that's how much absorption you're losing each time. So the lower your hit points, the better. So if you have like around like, usually I keep it at 1 hit point, but if you have 1 hit point, you're only losing 1 absorption each time. Compared to, like 30 or like 20 or however how common you guys can hit.
So what do you gotta do? You gotta guzzle the dwarven rock cake to get your HP to 1 HP. Then you put on a rapid healing, and then do you drink the absorption potion?
You can drink the absorption potions right off. It
So
don't matter.
you
if
rock cake all the way down to
after.
1?
Yeah, just rock cake the 1 and flash the rapid restore, the rapid heal.
So you don't heal back up?
Yeah, so it doesn't go back.
Why do you need to flash the rapid heal though?
Because
it restarts it.
It's like
it
every like
resets the
20 or
HP.
30 seconds, your HP will like go back up.
So you want to get it up and then guzzle the cake or or drink the cake again or
You just
something?
want to have, or if you're
I
using,
wouldn't even use their Safari right now.
you could use an overload, and that way you just have to have your hit points at 51. But I mean, that's up to you if you want to do it that way.
I got like 1 million points. I need to play for, like
The absorptions are nice.
Wait, so
if
for
you're
me,
gonna
I would
actually
use
lower your hit points. If you're not gonna do that, then
an overload and then rock cake down to 1 and then absorption.
yeah.
When do I need to reabsorption, whatever?
You only have to do it every. Yeah, I mean, you can drink up to 1,000. So I mean, it's up to you how often you want to do it.
Damn. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I hadn't been using the rock cake because I didn't have it, and I was talking to Strictly Bake, and he was saying that you have to do some sort of like quest in Recipe for Disaster. So I was looking at that, and in order to get to the part of Recipe for Disaster, you have to do fishing contest. So I did the fishing contest about like 30 minutes ago. So I'll probably work on that. I'm probably not going to play too much more tonight, but I'm going to work on that tomorrow, starting Recipe for Disaster so that I can get that cake. And then I'm going to get like 500k more NMZ points so I can imbue the black mask. And
I'll get that in half a game, son.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you're hitting higher because you're higher
I'm
level.
fucking with you. Yeah. But yeah.
I think I'm averaging right now using prayer pots and magic short bow and rune arrows. I'm averaging about, I think, 230k XP an hour.
Oh, so you're ranging, you're not doing melee?
No, because I wasn't really hitting shit with the bosses that I have selected, and I think the bosses that I have are actually decent because it's like the Count Draenor or something like that. I don't know. I forget what the names are. Some of them, like the Tree Spirit, but like they're not really difficult. Like the more difficult ones are the ones that take longer are the Black Demon and the Jungle Demon.
There's certain ones that you're supposed to select that give you the point.
Yeah, I can send you my list.
Yeah, if you like look them up on the RuneScape wiki, but there's certain quest monsters you do and certain ones that you don't do.
Yeah, I don't think I have too many unlocked right now to choose from, but it's pretty cool. I think I still need to do Slayer though some more so that I can get enough Slayer points to buy the Black Mask. I might have enough now. I'm not sure, but I got some shitty ass Blood Velds task that I'm not excited about, and I skipped it.
The same task, dude.
Well, I skipped it, and then it gave me jellies, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
Bloodhounds not Bloodhounds, fucking. Blood Velds just take a minute.
With
They have
the
so much
cans,
hit
alright.
points. But I mean, they're easy. Protect from melee. You don't even gotta pay attention.
yeah, I got the fucking jellies now. I might try to fucking cancel that and get another one. I had Bronze Dragons as my previous task, which I actually liked because I just basically used the anti-fire shield and the extended anti-fire potion, and they were hitting zeros. And with the short bow and the rune arrows, I was able to fucking get pretty good. And I think they're like 125 or 175 XP each kill. So even though there weren't really good drops, it was a lot of good XP for relatively.
If you're killing dragons, if you want to mage them.
Really? Because I was using fucking.
I mean, range will work. Don't get me wrong, but
I was using like Earth
mage
Blast.
them, I think works the best. I think like fire spells.
I was using like some Earth thing with blood runes, and it wasn't really hitting very, very well. So I just switched over to range, and yeah, NMZ, dude.
Range ain't bad.
NMZ helped me get from 83, I think, range to, or 82 to, I'm almost at 85 now. So NMZ is pretty helpful for getting my range up. I definitely want to get it to like 90, and then I might switch over to doing defense so I can wear some dragon, actually using defense and attack so I can wield dragon stuff.
No, I had to sell my whip for this twisted bow, so I'm back on that dragon scimitar.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's nice to have, though. You got like the most expensive. Is that the most expensive item in the game, or one of them?
It's one of them. Like, there's like some like third age shit that's worth more. I think that orb from that new nightmare boss is worth more. But it's one of the most expensive, so as long as I got this item taken care of on my list of shit, I'm cool. I'm killing some giant mole right now because trying to spice up what I'm doing, not keep doing the same thing. Zolra, I made like 4 mil. Take a break from him for a little bit, do some mole.
Yeah, I'm doing nightmares right now, and then I'm gonna go fucking write down some notebook shit on Zora, try to study it real quick. Maybe. I don't know, just put a little bit of knowledge in my brain and do it some more and the next day. And try and
Bro, it's easy just to like.
I don't know, I tried, dude. I've been
just
trying that bullshit.
Just running around. Like I said, he's always gonna like spawn on the opposite side of the
I got ADHD, so I can't remember that shit, dude.
Yeah, what's up, Tech? He texting the house. He said he's
It's like,
gonna
nah, yeah.
He said he's gonna chill. Probably just listen, but feel free to chime in whenever.
Stalking ass, boy.
Talking.
Oh, he's got some shit going on. Just like when fucking Smoke, when you and I were doing the fucking Tiger King episode and Strictly Bake was chilling in there.
Yeah, just listening. Just getting a sneak peek preview.
Yo, did you see that fucking mouse and keyboard that I posted on general? It's got it's for the iPhone, and it's like a gamer keyboard and a mouse.
Yeah, I saw that. What is that? Is that real?
Yeah, it's on Amazon, dude, and it's only like $30 or something like that. I may. I mean, that way I can play on 2 accounts at the same time easily. I could, because I can take my iPhone, pair the keyboard and the mouse up to it. I think it's Bluetooth, and then plug in the thing that goes into the TV. So I got my iPhone hooked up to the TV while I'm using a mouse and keyboard, and then on my laptop I could be, playing on my main or something like that.
Have a Rune Dragon alt?
I'm gonna do I got an account called X Drain Gang X, and I'm still at like tutorial. I'm like at the exit of Tutorial Island, so it's all fresh stats. So I'm probably gonna do a level 1 defense peer and maybe just use that for PKing, for making a little extra cheddar.
I feel it. I got a 1 defense peer.
Hell
I don't
yeah!
really fight with them too much, but I used to dabble. It's just so hard playing 2 accounts at once. I can't. Too much focus.
Who was it that was talking about that dude that like baited them in the wild? Was that you, or was it Strictly? It was talking about how there's this dude that was like acting like he was a noob, and so Strictly attacked him or something like that, or the dude attacked Strictly, and then fucking he ran away, and as the dude was running away, he was killing him, and then all of a sudden his second account logs in and fucking pieces him up with dragon claws. Is that you?
Yeah, that wasn't me. What did he lose?
I don't know what he lost.
Dang.
I'm not sure about that.
Dude, I seen there was this one YouTube video. I forgot what streamer or who it was. He had this thing where he would be a thing of coins in the wilderness, and you'd click them, not knowing that it was a player, and you would skull yourself and kill you.
In the fucking rune
In the
orb.
world, yeah, there's like a ring of coins or something. It turns you into a stack of coins.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I'm gonna fucking get this keyboard mouse. It's only $40 on Amazon, and it says that it's Bluetooth wireless connection, It's got a LED keyboard.
If I see it coming through, I'm breaking it.
Wait, what?
If I see it coming through the line, I'm breaking
it. Better not come through there.
Oh, I'm gonna get Corona all up on it.
Bro, don't be looking at my Amazon purchases. Fucking anal beads and vibrators and shit.
Yo, you gotta get what you gotta get, dude. I seen this video. This dude at Amazon was like, "Man, you got us essential workers, and you're ordering dildos and shit on Amazon." And he was going in because he was mad as fuck. Because, he's seeing what people are buying, and he's like, "Man, y'all buying dildos, and I'm out here essential worker." Like, he's pissed as fuck.
Man.
Shit had me dying. He's like on the news and shit.
I've been looking at some camping stuff, man, on Amazon. Like a 4-season tent, like a 4-season 2-person tent. I think it was only like $80, and then also looking at what's it called? Like an inflatable sleeping mat, but not like a huge one. It's like I don't know. It's like a really small.
Gay.
My mom just got me an air mattress for camping.
How? Because I like camping?
No, you had a 2-man tent.
Yeah, for me.
And his other man, dude.
Yeah,
Don't get your,
Hey, him and his friend. Remember he was telling us about that friend before the show?
Yeah, Tech 9.
Oh,
the
no.
other friend.
Are you talking about?
Yeah, that's who he's hanging out with. They're about to go camping.
He said he was born with one nut or some shit like that.
He said his girlfriend can go, but he's not gonna go.
You talking about the dude that let his girlfriend blow me, allegedly?
Yep. Allegedly.
Oh yeah, dude.
That dude, his girlfriend's about to go.
That's right.
Yeah, rest in peace. That guy is no longer on this earth.
Oh really? Oh, now I feel bad.
he told us that earlier. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, he did.
You fucking dick.
I forgot it's it.
You fucking asshole.
I don't know if this makes the story weirder or not. I'm not going to tell the whole story on here, but I didn't even know that guy very well. Like, I probably only knew him
Oh my god.
for like a month or two.
Stole his girlfriend for the day.
Just like a drug type of love. Like that nigga was like hyped up because he was like on drugs and he was like wanting you to come hang out with him and shit.
I don't know if he was in love with me.
Well, I mean, shit, dude.
I think he might have literally just been a cuckold.
You was in love with him?
Girlfriend.
No comment. I'm just kidding.
Did you go to that man's funeral, bro?
No, because I didn't know that he's.
That's fucked up, dude.
Bro, his girl was probably there.
You fucked his girlfriend and didn't even go to his fucking funeral, bro.
He let me.
You had that, bro. You had that stiff dick in that pussy, bro. That bitch had that stiff dick in there. The deceased smelly dick.
He did it at the funeral. After he did her.
It's like, does anyone have any last words? I'll be like, hell yeah, let me tap that.
While you're hearing the speech go off, bro, just sitting there clapping them cheeks.
In the back, they got like a little like monitor with like a little like.
Oh my god!
A little like remembrance, and Mickey's in the back. The sound turns off. You just hear the dude.
No, dude, I walk right up there. I'd go right up to the like if they're doing the wake where like everyone meets like before the funeral. I'd like say a speech, and then his girlfriend would come up there.
Nigga, you gonna be with that nigga's fucking mom next?
I don't know.
Fucking crack addict mom, nigga.
That was definitely the weirdest experience of someone letting me get fucking head from their girlfriend, and then walking in and out of the room, and then eventually sitting down. And
I can't believe you actually went through with it, bro.
No, that blows my mind the most.
Man, I got fucking standards, dude.
Hey, man, fucking when in Rome, I remember telling my coworker the next day about the story, and he was fucking dying laughing, like he was like, "Are you serious?"
Like, no way that shit happened. I would be like, "Dude, you're lying." Dude.
He's like, "Man, I couldn't do that. It's in front of someone." And I'm like, "Well."
And the guy, dude, you gotta bring it the best part. What was the guy doing?
Oh, he was trying to get hard.
He was looking at you though, huh?
I wasn't looking at him. I was just
he was looking at little Mickey Boo Boo.
I was just like,
cheek.
Hey, your eyes were closed, dude.
He was trying to get in that boo boo. Did y'all touch dicks?
Hell no, dude.
Did y'all's dicks meet each other?
I don't even think that I fucked her. I think I just got head.
She put them
Dude,
both.
shut the fuck
She
up.
put both of their dicks in her mouth.
Nigga,
At the
you
same
got
time.
fucking brainwashed, dude, while you were over there, son. They
No.
had put some witchcraft on you or some
You
shit,
got browned out, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Could almost, man. I'm glad that I didn't like.
Shit, you don't remember it, apparently, dude.
Yeah, you don't.
Fuck, dude, you got fucking
Oh my God.
ass fucked.
Dude, you got something, dude. Hey, it's cool, man.
No, I don't think
judge
he. I don't think.
Rogan.
Yeah, no judgment, no judgment. I don't think that he let me fuck, or he didn't say no, but I think that he was like, "Oh, the pussies." That's my.
He was down to fuck you, bro?
Yeah, he was. You know he was.
Dude, don't even say that, bro. That's some gay shit.
I didn't say that. I'm saying that.
Yeah, I said it.
No, that dude was down, dude. You know he was.
I think he probably. If he was cool with letting his girlfriend blow me,
If that nigga was off the meth, that nigga was.
that
nigga was going, bro.
I don't know what he was off of, but probably something.
Dude, doesn't fucking like semen smell like Clorox?
What do you mean, man? I mean, how would you know? How would you know?
Like, dude, I swear my fucking semen smells like not Clorox, but like it kind of smells like. It doesn't smell like exactly like it, but it has like a hint of like bleach in it, bro. Kind of like, I swear.
What are you drinking? Bleach?
No, nigga, I'm just drinking fucking water and shit, bro. Like, come on.
How strong is this? Can you like walk in your room and smell your fucking cum sock from the other side of the room?
I mean, if it's fresh, yeah.
I wonder if dogs. Do you think your dogs can smell fucking like because they got higher sense of smell? You think they can smell like when you just came?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
They'll be like,
they know what you're doing.
That nigga trying to come lick the tip, yeah.
Trying to come with you, dude.
Have y'all ever had like two dogs like live with two dogs and like see them like smelling each other's like assholes and fucking dicks and shit? Like my one big dog will smell
weird.
like my one big dog will like smell the little dogs.
That's how you do it, huh? You be fucking greeting homeboy like that, huh? You be sniffing his dick, huh?
Come on, man. Show some respect. The dude's dead.
Come on, man. Fuck up.
This is our fucking host, bro. Our host got fucking gangbanged by a fucking dude's girlfriend and him, bro.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
It's kind of hot, dude.
I was just as amazed. I wanted the story, man. I really wanted the story of this girl wanted to see my nuts, and I showed it to her. Well, I was like, I don't think your boyfriend would be all right with that. And she was like, we'll call the dude Zach, but his name wasn't Zach. I was like, I don't think your boyfriend would be
Nigga, that
cool.
was his fucking name. He's
That
dead,
was-
bro. It don't
No.
fucking matter.
No, we can't do him like that.
That
Hell
nigga, that nigga gone, bro.
But
That nigga night, bro.
she was like, hey, baby, can he show me? Are you fine with him if he shows me?
Dude, she was asking for permission, like
He was like, I don't
she
give
was trying to get you to sign like a waiver or some shit.
a
bro.
consent
Like,
form.
you signed a porn set, nigga.
A consent form.
Yeah, there you go. You signed up for a porn set, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, definitely wanted
Shit,
that.
you didn't make money off of it, but you got some kind of fucking
don't think I've-
methamphetamine bacteria.
I don't think I've ever met like a cuckold in my life other than that one time, like probably.
I mean, myself,
First for
dude.
everything, though, you know.
I watch
I've
my
always-
stuffed animal get fucked every night, dude. And I can't do nothing about it, bro.
By who? You or your dog?
My dog, bro. I swear.
You swear.
That's what they
Dude's
all
a king.
say.
He's a king in this fucking household, bro. He be running shit. That nigga feeds me, I swear.
Feeds you what?
He be putting my food out for me.
Does he cook well?
That nigga cooks fucking filet mignons, yeah.
Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, that nigga be cooking some fucking spaghetti and noodles.
Cook. Make
Some
it
butter
skirt,
noodles.
skirt.
That nigga be cooking some steamed broccoli.
Catch
Hey,
me
that
whipping
shit's
up
good,
the
though. I
sauce,
like-
making cocaine perk.
Broccoli, though.
He be making some fried lettuce.
What the fuck? I've never heard of fried lettuce in my life, man. Is that a
Me
Me
Louisiana?
neither, nigga.
It sounds like you be eating fried lettuce all day.
Nigga,
You
you be
looking like
you be
fried
eating fucking deep fried corn
Bro,
on the
your hair
cob.
be looking like fried lettuce.
Damn, Nicholas.
I don't think he was talking to me.
Damn, whoever the fuck you was talking to.
Dude, I don't know about you guys, man, but I can't get a haircut, so my shit's out of control.
I know, man. Some bullshit.
I know. I try to call my fucking big old black hair bar come over here and come to my crib, if you know what I'm saying, and get that work in with the fucking clippers, but she lived 2 hours away.
Get that work in with her fucking strap-on is what it sounds like.
Nigga, I probably would too. Not like that, but like I'll probably fuck her with the strap on.
That's not.
Get up.
Yeah, you heard it here first, man. That's not how a strap-on works. Guys don't wear.
My fucking name is Poppy Eugene, bro. You can call me Poppy Eugene every fucking episode. So
more like Peggy Eugene. She gets down.
Oh,
damn it, Peggy. Yeah, I don't think guys wear strap-ons, man, because we already have dicks. So
bro,
unless you need that strap-on that makes your dick.
Yeah, I'm pretty self-conscious of my cock, dude.
Was there a strap-on for your dick if you had a small pecker?
Yeah, that's what it's for, man. I forgot where I seen it. I don't know if it was on Facebook. Or
Amazon?
Someone told me.
Nah, bro. What's them fucking things on Blue Mountain State where they had like pump it was like oil change? The oil change?
The oil change. No, that they just use that fake dick instead.
But them hoes look so fake, bro. I swear.
Yeah, that oil change. Fuck that. They stick that tube up their fucking dick.
Yeah, it was like a fucking it was like legit like a fucking tube up their dick, bro, and they had like pump piss in there, like clean piss.
Yeah, fuck that. That show was crazy though.
Dude, Blue Mountain State was fucking tight.
I did like that show. That show was crazy.
You would,
dude.
Like
it had me fucking horny every other night. I swear.
Dude, you look like you remind me of the kicker, dude.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
What is the kicker, water boy?
No, remember the kicker, the crazy drug dude?
No, I don't watch that shit, man. I watch real.
You never seen Blue Mountain State?
That nigga Nicholas the fucking kicker, then, bro.
I watch real fucking man shit like Death Note and Sword Art Online and other.
That's even gayer, dude. You
good anime,
bro. You remember when that blonde-headed kid came to school and he got hit by the fucking car by Thad?
Yeah.
You're laughing at that? You're laughing,
bro.
You just gotta watch it, man. Just please watch it. It used to be on Spike, dude.
Oh my god!
It might be on Netflix, dude.
That is fucked up.
That motherfucker walks out the streets like, "Fuck yeah, I'm going to Blue Mountain State," and like just boom, gets hit by the fucking car.
He's probably bald, you know, for a reason. Like
what?
Probably some medical shit, man. You're over there fucking laughing at him losing his hair. That's terrible.
What the fuck?
Whose hair?
You're
exactly.
saying you were saying the bald dude or something that got hit by a car.
Dude,
yeah, he didn't lose his hair for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused.
It probably wasn't natural, man. Probably something happened where he was losing his hair. He's probably sick. He's probably celebrating.
Yeah, Rogan.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Rogan and RuneScape.
Rogaine, RuneScape. Rogaine and RuneScape.
I want to get Blue Chew to be one of our sponsors, which is
Gertrude.
It's like a
cats.
Yeah, dude, get Gertrude.
Blue Chew.
It's bad.
It's a boner pill. Give you rock hard boners. It's basically the same thing as Cialis and Viagra, but
Dave Chappelle.
I think they're a great sponsor. So Blue Chew, if you're listening,
Cialis and Molly.
You've tried them?
No, but the podcast I listened to, Sam Tripoli's Tinfoil Hat, and I think Ari Shaffir. Yeah, Ari Shaffir used to be sponsors of him until he made the jokes about Kobe Bryant.
You know, Ari's low-key the fucking owner of the whole fucking...
Ari's funny, dude. Is that the dude from Entourage?
No, that's the dude that's off of fucking This Is Not Happening with every fucking intro of him snorting fucking PCP or some shit.
He's from the Rogan, or he's on the Rogan pod. He's like one of their friends. He did some crazy shit, man. So he made like this tweet about Kobe Bryant dying, which really isn't like the crazy thing because he's a comedian. But like before that, he also dosed his friend Bert Kreischer with ecstasy. Like they were recording a podcast.
That was pretty fucked.
And he put ecstasy in his chair. Everyone was like, kind of like, Ari, that's not like a good idea.
Yeah,
so.
It was like too far. It was like awkward kind of shit. But they all forgave him.
Way too hype during the podcast.
They all forgave him except for Bert's wife, who won't let Ari back in the house.
She's a bitch, huh?
I mean, your words.
That's a bitch move. But she's probably mad because he probably had an opportunity to go fuck another woman or something. Like, probably only why.
He said he had a great time, but he's I guess he's a
Let's
dad.
be honest, Bert ain't ever getting a fucking bitch beside his own wife right now.
I mean,
I bet his daughters look exactly like him. That nigga looks like a buffalo I'd mount on my fucking wall.
Whoa, man! I've met Bert Kreischer one time before, so
Dude, stop sucking that nigga's fucking fat ass, chode ass dick, bro.
I'm pretty sure he's got a tiny pecker because he made some sort of Instagram picture video about it.
Dude, you really suck his dick, huh?
Wouldn't be hard.
Yeah. Hey, if you choose those pills, though, maybe.
Dude, I met Duncan Trussell one time at Strange Matter, which is a place in Richmond.
They travel a lot, though. They got tours and shit, so that's pretty dope.
Dude, they've been shouting out Virginia like crazy. Like, I don't know what's been going on, but Bert
They were
Kreischer,
just in New Orleans the other day.
Nah, man, they skipped straight on over that shit.
Wait, they stopped there for a little bit, but
yeah, but you should hear Tom Segura's new special where he shits on fucking Louisiana for like 20 minutes.
Probably did.
He was saying he's gonna stop using the R word, which is I'm assuming.
It's only in New Orleans. New Orleans is a bunch of fucking crazy ass retards, bro.
Yeah, he said.
There's the R word for you.
Dude, yeah. I hope they hear that shit, bro. They're fucking crazy. Dude, I believe if you're using it in, that perspective, then yeah, fuck you, bro. You're a terrible person, but,
Intent.
I don't know. You could either fucking.
Intent.
I mean, the same thing almost, really, pretty much. But, yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like I could be, like, really trying to, be offensive to, like, a mental illness person, or it's just something that is, like, you son of a bitch, like, something like that. And you really just called this dude's mom a bitch, but, it's not offensive to her at all.
Why is bitch okay to say? Why are women like completely fine with like calling each other like?
And then when you call them, like
some girls are like, oh, I'm a badass bitch, or like I'm a down
and
bitch.
And then you like end up calling her a bitch one day, and then she's like breaking up with you or some shit,
They're cool with that, like.
Oh, I've always had them problems and shit. Be like, you bitch. Be like playing around. I'm crying. Dude, I'm about ready to build my fucking Max house.
So, Max house.
Who's Max house?
Get ready to build that house.
All right, boys. I'm checking out of this early. I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
Gotcha.
You coming back?
Raya would say. Nah, I won't be coming back. I got some things to take care of.
Damn.
Okay.
That's an extended.
I got a big load.
Okay.
I know. All right, bro.
What you gonna take care of? I got you, bro.
It sounds like you just took some like a whole thing of Robitussin. Remember they're robo tripping?
Yeah, for real. That nigga took some dick pills.
Dude.
You said what?
Some
just
dick
listen
pills.
to the way he's talking like that makes me feel like I'm not.
Some fucking dextromethorphan, bro. Well, thanks for chatting, Smoke Blunt. It was awesome. This is our longest podcast that we've ever uploaded, so I'm glad that you were part of it.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be back later doing some Twisted Bow grind because your boys got some money to make back.
Yeah.
We got to do a Tiger King episode 2 coming up here soon.
I'm so down, dude. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's all about that bitch, Carol Baskin.
You better get ready. Get your shit
that bitch ain't ready for me, dude. That's all I'm gotta say.
Coming at you. coming at you.
I'm gonna be coming in your face, Carol.
Whoa!
I'm coming for you.
Fast and Furious, baby. All right, brother.
All right, boys. Peace.
Deuces.
Everybody.
Hell yeah, let's smoke blunt.
You already smoke a blunt?
No, I was saying that's smoke blunt.
No, dude, you said you already smoked a blunt with me, huh?
No, but I did find some CBD pre-rolls, and that was pretty cool. Like, it was a sativa dominant, like, CBD pre-roll joint or whatever, because I got like chronic pain from when I got hit by a car, and so like,
no boy.
shit, it said that
No,
it helps.
it's good. It's good. It gets your mind venturing off and shit.
Well, I was really using it for the inflammation, like to
CBD
try to, like,
really helps, yeah.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, the CBD for like inflammation.
It never
So
really helped me or anything. Like, I think my body's just so used to other shit too, like hard shit, so really I think like weed, like if you've smoked a lot of weed, I don't think CBD could really take too much of an effect.
it probably still helps with like things if like you're,
You just don't notice it. You don't
yeah,
notice it. It's like ibuprofen or some shit now.
like if you were like someone that was having seizures and shit, and like I don't know, if you smoked weed and then you didn't have weed but you had a CBD joint, it probably would help with your seizures, or like for inflammation, or like if you were tired, or if you like couldn't go to sleep and you want to get tired, it probably would help with that. But I would have
That shit would
to
help a lot.
imagine that, yeah, you wouldn't notice the difference if
Nah, fuck no.
you've been smoking all the time. So yeah,
I would.
man, fucking, we were talking about this earlier before the show. I come to find out there never was a time limit for these podcasts, man. Like, I misread the plan incorrectly. It said that there's a 45-minute time limit for if I'm live streaming.
I think that's crazy, but I think like 45 minutes is already chill enough too anyways, so I'm not really tripping too much about it.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah, 45 minutes I think is perfect, just like
I
we
mean,
were
we could
talking.
have went on longer for some of them, but like, I mean, I don't know. 45 minutes is cool, dude. Like, we get enough discussed in most of them, so. But I mean, it's useful to know now,
Yeah, that way if we're ever going over, it's not like a rush thing. I just thought that was mind blowing. I've been trying to fucking do 45 minutes for like the past 5 months, and it turns out it wasn't even necessary.
Yeah, sir. What
Oh,
you doing, Bubba?
not much, man. Thinking about how I'm gonna die. I'm
Really?
just wondering. I'm wondering how it's gonna be. No, I'm just kidding.
You won't ever know. What if you never fucking die?
In this current physical state, I don't know if I would never want to die. I think that that would kind of be a little exhausting. It would probably be cooler to like be reincarnated into different like parallel universes of your life, or different bodies.
I mean, yeah, it'd be cool or whatever, but like, belief in my religion, I don't know. I just believe there's whatever is in store for us is great,
Yeah, but like what you asked though, you asked me like, what if what if you never, like, what if you kept aging but you never died? Like that would blow.
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, whatever, I feel like I could be taken tomorrow. I could be taken a million years from now. Whatever my time it is, to go, I'll be happy to go, man. Like, I'm not gonna be selfish. I'm not gonna be this, that. I'm just, I've already accepted my death. Honestly, I really have, dude. Especially seeing like someone so close to me, pass. So, and not only that, just taking a bunch of SID, LSD, and shit. So, allegedly.
Right. Yeah, man.
I've already killed my ego and shit. So, that's the biggest thing I've ever done.
For the age that you're at, I mean, you're not much younger than me, but for the age that you're at and the age that you were at, you definitely have gone through very heavy experiences, man.
Yes, sir. I did. Sure did.
So,
I mean, you have too, though, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. It's not even like I even brag about it or anything, and it's not. I'm not saying we are or anything. It's just like, I don't know. Sometimes it could come up that way, which it probably not from me ever. I don't know. It could to somebody that could be ignorant, but only time I'm ever, it ever come up that way is if I'm really trying to teach somebody something, And I don't know, man. I just I was always the type of kid that was, up there. I was always like the popular one, just clout ass nigga, just this that, like always wearing the fresh shit, this that, all that bullshit, man. And I never fucking paid attention, anybody what they were trying to tell me. I never took into consideration, you know, if you do this, you're gonna pay the consequence. Like I blew it off. But I never really sat there and really felt what the fuck was gonna happen. If I did that specific thing. So I don't know, man. I just really want to try to, touch people's lives and shit and that kind of way, and not even only that way, man. I struggle myself sometimes still, but I mean, like, I honestly don't believe I'd ever, be to the point where I was severely depressed, suicidal. I don't think I'd ever even, I don't think I'm ever gonna be familiar with that state again. Just, I don't know. I've overcome that. I've achieved a mindset of just peace within myself, dude. I mean, I went from just so much stress and pain, like, I don't know, man. It felt like body, like body aches, like restless legs and shit.
Yeah.
Felt like that, but like times like 10, dude. And, like, it was not only just my legs, it was like my chest, like mainly my chest, like a bunch of pain in my chest, just like all kinds of fucking pain throughout my body, physical pain from just depression and all kinds of trauma and just shit like that, dude. And then I mean, over about a fucking, about a week and 2 weeks, after, really sitting back and thinking for, a year or two, just, going and living all these experiences, I put all the pieces to the puzzle, man. Like, and like you said earlier, those kids were getting fucking dosed with LSD and stuff, and, there was just frying them. I see people like that all the time, dude. And that's why, I'm not, I'm careful with that shit when I do it. I take it as a fucking, as a medication, for my actual mental health, and need. So I've seen people fucking believe in their own religions, and, like, believe they're this crazy philosopher, just all kinds of stuff, man. People that I've known for years, dude, and it's honestly kind of sad to see them like that, you know. And it's not even a bad thing that they became like that but it's just, you can take advantage of anything, and, even weed, man. Weed is really what starts it all for a lot of people. You take advantage of, it is what it is, You start smoking too much weed until you can't get enough of it. And you gotta find something else, because I don't do you enough for, satisfaction, so. But yeah, man, I ain't ever like had another drug like that. I don't know. I wouldn't even, like I said, I wouldn't even call it a drug. Cannabis and psychedelics, man. That's all beautiful, 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 beautiful substances. And I mean, like, it could be fake, as in the sense of, I think we already talked about this, but it could be fake as in, I don't know, like all that stuff you're seeing and that feeling it's giving you while you're on that drug, making you feel like there's a God, this, that, blah, blah, blah. All these people say out there. No, but it puts me in the right mindset to be able to step back, analyze my life, see what my problems are, see what my problem is that I have been stuck on for years, that I have not faced myself, that I have not faced, at all. And, since I was a fucking kid, probably. I don't know, man. And it's just like you take all those wrong, puzzle pieces, and you just take them apart, put them back together, dude. I mean, all that pain was like the puzzles, trying to go into each other incorrectly, just being shoved in there. But now it feels like, just like a super, super, super relieved, puzzle that was just all slowly put together and just snapped perfectly together, I mean, I've had friends tell me, and I don't surround myself around them, like that anymore. I love them still, man, and I just know that they're not, some of them are probably still not in a good place right now mentally. Because I mean, I was about to tell you that one of my homeboys, I'm still gonna call him my homeboy too. I was in the car with him, I don't know, I'd say like 3 months ago, and he was trying to talk to me and stuff and talk about religion and just even, I was telling him, he was trying to tell me that like, to be careful not to give your full 100% into this one thing because you could really be fooled, and it would hurt you really bad and you could become even more depressed. I was like, dude, I will never become depressed like that again. Like I've found the like, dude, that shit was just a little fucking cat and mouse game, dude. Depression is just a little cat and mouse game, and the answer is right there in front of you the whole time. It literally is, and you overthink things a lot. It's insane, dude. It really is. It's fucking crazy. I mean, like I can see my dad. He's still depressed from trauma that we all went through. My whole family, and it it like hurts me to see him not being able to progress. And especially as quick as I have, and I thought maybe I would have been one of the. I don't know, man. He's smart, so I didn't really think to see him like the way he is, and we talked about this other night. But like some of the arguments that we have are because I see, how he is, and how blind he to just all these stupid little fucking things that he thinks I'm ignorant about, but he's really the one that's ignorant, man. And it's crazy because he taught me everything I fucking know, bro. And then up till when my mother passed, I taught myself ever since then. But he set me up to that mindset of just common sense, just stay to myself, stay true, just be real, this and that. But I don't know who I actually even got the realness from, man. Like I think it was from my dad, but like I said, I just think these problems and this depression and stuff definitely has, and substance abuse definitely has became a terrible point in his life to where he's got to be manipulative and got to run from the truth, and he has things to hide, so that's why it's not 100 between us, like stuff like that. So I don't know, I thought some good little shit to share.
Yeah, people come to similar conclusions or the same conclusions at different points in their life, man. I mean, a lot of times, the student becomes the teacher. It's a saying,
Yeah.
and we always got to keep in mind that be grateful for what. It's kind of like a relationship, especially if it's like someone that you really cared about, and it ends.
Can't be selfish.
After the point of like, for lack of better words, mourning your loss, you'll, once you do come at peace with yourself and the situation, you'll come to terms with being grateful for the good memories that were there, and
man,
getting over the selfishness.
That's exactly that's exactly how I feel, buddy. Like literally, I mean, I would think it's very selfish if I was to cry right now and scream, I miss whoever, just whatever the case may be, dude. I think that's really selfish. You gotta let it go, dude. Like I shared in the fucking general the other night, man. Like, dude, letting go is a very important thing you need to fucking know. Like literally, everything that possibly everything that hurts you and puts stress and depress, like just emotions in your fucking mind and thoughts, is when you don't let go of anything, literally anything. Like your girl, you don't let go, so you're screwed. Like material objects, you worry about money. Oh, you can't go out because you don't have any money. So you're depressed because all these other people are out. Just it's fucked, dude. It really is fucked. Like, it's terrible. So, I mean, it's really hard because we were raised like that, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like we listen to fucking songs like on the radio growing up and shit. Oh, we're never gonna let you go. Like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Brainwashed around here, bro. I hate to say that, I hate to say that.
Has been, man. It has been for a while. But, I gotta end it because my legs are starting to fall asleep, but also I want to edit this so I can hopefully upload it tonight so people will have something to listen to at work tomorrow. Yeah. But thank you for, your time and conversation.
You too, buddy.
Good luck.
Thank you guys as well, the listeners.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, thank you guys for, 10K downloads in 5 months.
Yeah, that really fucking blew my, proportion out the water, dude. Like, I don't know, man. It just blew my mind, honestly. That shit's crazy. I just thought, I just wanted to come on here and share my perspectives and, just have like, I don't know, just create like a overwhelming energy of just realness and truth and loyalty and love, and just having fun and just mess with each other and, just, even though we're joking around, just have fun and like everybody just great time. They see just the beautiful, in things and not even at all ugly, so
everyone's cool as fuck in here. We haven't had like to ban anyone.
It's crazy. It's like all that.
Like,
yeah. I
mean, all that, like flaming each other.
Yeah, I mean, earlier and stuff, like just joking around and shit, but all that, energy we're putting out there, you could tell it's coming back to us, within the Discord. You feel me? Like all these people are joining in, and everybody's just they can relate to us, in that way, and like it's crazy, dude. It definitely shows whatever energy you put out there, you're gonna get that same energy right back to you.
100%, man. 100%. All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna head out and get this up tonight. Good night, bro. Much love.
All right, buddy.